So I tweeted out and I said, give me your Roblox hot takes. I want some controversial opinions. Go, go, go. And oh boy, we're starting off with a banger. Games such as Grow a Garden and Still a Brain Rot are good as it has genius game design and it brings more popularity and players to Roblox. So kind of a hot take, but I kind of agree with this. I know a bunch of people in real life that started playing Roblox because of Grow a Garden, even adults. Right? Like there are literal 30, 40-year-olds that are playing Roblox now because of this one game. And that's never happened before. So yeah, I agree. It has brought more popularity and players to Roblox, whether you like the game or not. I don't know if I would call it genius game design. It's really simple, but I do agree it has made Roblox more popular. These were in no particular order, by the way. We're just going down the hot takes. Next up is the new Roblox event was fire, but many people just hated it since it was framed as an egg hunt. If they replaced the whole egg theme, it would have been more loved. Honestly, yeah, I think you're kind of right. It's still a very boring event. I think the event just kind of sucked. I think it was very boring. That's why I didn't do it, right? Drama aside, it just wasn't good. The fact that it was framed as an egg hunt was just kind of like, you know, the patty on top of the burger, the hate burger. But I don't know, man. It was just kind of a boring event. I didn't like it. I didn't finish it. I don't want to play it. It was boring. We got another one here. Drama aside, the hatch was a good event. I mean, hey, if you like the hatch, I think that's great. I love that for you. I did not. I think the RNG mechanics were bad. I think the merging was bad. I think the trading was bad. That's not what I want, right? I'd like, just keep it simple. Just put eggs in a game and let us find the eggs, right? Like that's all we need. That's all we want. We don't need 1,000 games. We don't need all these pet simulator mechanics. We don't need all this RNG mechanics. Just put the eggs in a game and let us find the eggs. Still a Brain Rot is an amazing game. I haven't laughed this much ever seeing kids rage on the mic when you steal from them. I actually agree with this. This might actually be a really hot take. I don't know. But I think Still a Brain Rot is actually really, really fun. Mainly because whenever you steal from people, they get really mad and that's kind of funny. Stealing things from children is fun, guys. You should try it. Forsaken ruined classic and myth Roblox characters. I hard disagree with this. Here's a news flash for y'all. I don't know if you know this. The majority of people playing Roblox today joined after 2020, right? Like they're not old players. So most Roblox players today probably don't even know who John Doe is. They don't know who Noli was. They don't know all these classic Roblox characters. If it wasn't for Forsaken, they'd probably have no idea who they were to begin with, and we wouldn't even be talking about them because everyone would have forgotten them in the past. The only reason that characters like Noli are even somewhat popular now is because of Forsaken. That's literally it. The community flames everyone for the smallest of mistakes and then questions why people keep leaving, and then they say bring back name. I assume this was targeted at someone. I don't know. This kind of feels personal. I think this is more of a Twitter thing. I think people on Twitter, not everyone, but a lot of people, they just always want to be mad about something. I don't know if maybe like they have nothing significant going on in their lives, or they use Twitter as like a pedestal to put themselves above other people and like, look how good of a person I am. Look how great of a person I am. Look, everybody, look. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, Twitter kind of sucks. Everyone knows that. A real hot take. Most of Roblox has just turned into a casino for children. I wish more people would talk about it. They're definitely breaking FTC and COPPA laws. So he's talking about loot boxes and gambling, like Pet Simulator and stuff like that, right? What do you mean? I didn't buy anything. I haven't touched my credit card. So it's... Oh, I hate this. I would love more than anything for loot boxes to be banned in video games. I don't like loot boxes. Are they fun? Yeah. Do they make for exciting content to watch? Yeah. Trying to get that new seed pack in Grow a Garden? Like, yeah, that is thrilling content. Like, it genuinely is. But it is kind of gambling for children, right? Unfortunately, this is just where gaming is these days. And unless there are laws to prevent this and laws to stop this, nothing's going to happen, right? Like almost every game on Roblox has loot boxes in it now. Like almost every one. You literally can't avoid them now. Now, to be fair, some games are better than others, right? Like as much hate as Grow a Garden and Still a Brain Rot gets, I think they have like one loot box or like two loot boxes. Games like Pet Simulator, the entire game is built on loot boxes, right? But like these have always been a thing. MM2, it's one of the most loved Roblox games of all time. MM2 has loot boxes. It's been around for like 10 years, right? Like this has always been a problem. It's probably always going to be be a problem. I don't know. I don't know what the answer here is. You know, like, I don't know. Dev hunts are actually good as it allows players to experience multiple games and find one that they can enjoy after the event. And it's what Roblox is all about. Community-made games. I would agree with you. I would genuinely agree with you. But the thing is, most Roblox devs do not care. And whenever you have an event made up of Roblox games where the developers do not care, then the event is no longer fun. Case in point, The Hatch. 90% of the games in The Hatch were the most boring, mundane, how do you say that word? Basically, here's what I'm saying. I would rather watch paint dry. Some of the games were really good, right? Like the NPCs are becoming smart. Like, that was great. I love that. But most Roblox devs just do not care, and therefore, they're not good. It's that simple. After 2022, Roblox hasn't been as fun as it used to be. We used to have higher quality games before brain rots took over. This is objectively not true. This is just not true. I know a lot of people feel this way, but people have been saying this for 10 years. I've been on this platform for 10 years. Back in 2015, guess what people were saying? Man, 2015 Roblox sucks. It was way better back in 2010. People are always going to be saying this. There are more high quality games today than there has ever been on Roblox. Yeah, most of the front page is kind of brain rot games, but there's a lot of games with deep mechanics, deep lore, deep story. Like, there's some bangers on Roblox. You just got to spend more than 5 minutes finding them. That's all it is. Roblox will always struggle to age up their user base. Older, targeted, more mechanical games are often penalized by the algorithm, so they will naturally leave to look elsewhere. I think this is true. A lot of people ask, why are games like Still a Brain Rot so popular? Well, it's because, well, number one, that's what the majority of kids want to play, right? Like, this is kind of a newsflash to people, but I always see people on Twitter saying, why is Still a Brain Rot popular? There are games with so much effort put into them, like Block Tales. Why isn't Block Tales getting 5 million players, right? It's simple. Block Tales is a very complicated, very sophisticated game that only appeals to a small subsection of people, right? Like, even I, huge gamer, don't really like those types of games, right? Anybody can play Grow a Garden. Anybody. Your 80-year-old grandma can play Grow a Garden. It's got like 3 mechanics. Like that's it. The problem, though, is Roblox, how the algorithm works is it only really rewards the games that get lots of players. And because lots of people in Roblox are kids, obviously, they're going to go to Grow a Garden. They're going to go to Still a Brain Rot, right? They're not going to go to Block Tales or anything like that. So, yeah, I agree with this. I agree with this take. I don't find epic minigames fun. I'm going to be honest with you. I never have either. I think epic minigames is a boring as heck game. Like, it is so boring. I've never found it fun. I know that's a hot take. That's spicy hot. Everyone loves it. I don't love it. I don't like it. I don't know if this is controversial, but I think the platform needs more games with an interesting story. Games like Piggy did really well with the story, and I would love to see more of it. I wouldn't say we need more story games. I think we need more games with lore, right? Like, part of Forsaken that's so fascinating is the lore around it. Like, imagine if Grow a Garden had lore. Like, I mean, it's possible. They could do it. They could make it happen. It'd be interesting. Dress and Press has lore, and it's fascinating. So, I mean, yeah, I agree. More games need lore. Forsaken updates have become boring and repetitive. What Forsaken updates? This is more about Roblox YouTube, but I feel like there is no more authenticity when it comes to videos. Like, everyone is no longer caring about providing quality content. So there's kind of like 2 things here, right? Number one, the YouTube audience is always changing and the YouTube algorithm is always changing. Like, people ask me, Kreek, why don't you play Jailbreak anymore? Well, number one, no one on YouTube watches it anymore, right? So if I made a Jailbreak video, no one would watch it and then my channel would do bad, right? So, like, you have to do what the YouTube algorithm wants you to do. You have to do what the Roblox audience wants you to do. That's why everyone's playing Grow a Garden right now, because you have to. Because if you don't, your channel is gonna go doo-doo. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it works. But number two, because Roblox is so big, there's so many people coming into Roblox for that money. So there's a lot of people that, you know, don't really care about the community. They're just there to make money. You can probably guess who. Bloxburg is the best city/town role-playing game. People just don't know how to play it or how to use public neighborhoods. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think Bloxburg is probably the most polished. Like, what am I trying to say here? I think Bloxburg feels like a premium game is what I'm trying to say. Like, you look at Brookhaven, and I love Brookhaven, but a lot of that game kind of feels kind of thrown together, right? Bloxburg is layered. I I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree. Sure. This game is overrated, and it's a picture of Forsaken. So this has always been a thing. It's probably always going to be a thing, right? I remember 5 years ago, everyone was like, oh my God, Adopt Me. It's the #1 Roblox game. It's so overrated. It doesn't deserve to be on top. 5 years before that, oh, Jailbreak is so overrated. It's so bad. It does not deserve to be on top. And now everyone's like, oh my God, Jailbreak and Adopt Me, they're the greatest games of all time. People just hate whatever the current thing is. If it's popular, people just hate it because it gets them likes. Like, oh yes, I don't like the current thing. That makes me popular. Yes, people always do this, right? 5 years from now, people are going to be like, oh my God, Forsaken was so good. People just hate whatever is currently popular. It happens with movies. It happens with games. It happens with everything. You're not special. Nobody cares. Go touch grass. Roblox should bring it back to the old one for no apparent reason. So what this man is saying is Roblox should bring back booties on Roblox avatars. Old Roblox avatars had booties. New Roblox avatars don't have booties. I agree. Why did they take away our booties? We are flat. We are flatter than Florida right now. Hashtag bring back the booties. Why do we not have booties? Roblox, give us back our booties, please. Anyone who joined after 2020 on Roblox should be banned. I don't really appreciate new players as they buy into Roblox's Arthro stuff and other things. However, this is my own personal opinion. If you banned everyone on Roblox who joined after 2020, you'd be banning like the majority of Roblox players. This is the dumbest thing Roblox could possibly do. They said they don't really appreciate new players as they buy into Roblox's Arthro stuff. It's like, hey, if that's what new players like and that's what they have fun with, then who are you to tell them they're wrong? It's like, hey, stop having fun. If they're having fun and it's not hurting anything, then great. And no, Arthro's not hurting anything. Even though you don't like it, doesn't mean they don't like it. Yeah, I think it's stupid too. If all the people over there like it and they're having fun with it, then great. Let them have fun with it. They're not hurting anything. Roblox should ban heavy RNG games. I'm not kidding. Games like Grow a Garden and Still a Brain Rot, they're all rotting the brain. It's like a drug you can't get out of for a long time. I used to be stupidly addicted to fish from the RNG, but I escaped from that, and you should too. I wouldn't call games like Grow a Garden and Still a Brain Rot an RNG game. I don't like, they have RNG in them. Most games have RNG in them in some way, shape, or form, but they're not RNG games. An RNG game would be like Souls RNG. That's an RNG game. Grow a Garden and Still a Brain Rot aren't by definition RNG games. But I mean, look, I don't like RNG games either, but like not hurting anything. So it's like if people like them, then like who am I to tell them to stop having fun? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. I feel like Roblox players have this thing where it's like, if I don't like a game, then that means it's bad. And I gotta justify why it's bad. It's like, bro, if you don't like a game, then fine, go play something else. Like, that's, you know, go play something else. If you don't like Grow a Garden, then don't play Grow a Garden. If you don't like Still a Brain Rot, then don't play Still a Brain Rot. There are millions of players who do. Let them do their thing. Like, people care way too much about what other people are doing. Like, nobody cares. Go do your own thing. Voice chat should be 18 plus with stricter age verifications. I hard disagree with this. I think voice chat should be 13 plus. I agree with it being 13 plus. Voice chat in every video game ever has always been 13 plus. I think 13 plus is fine. I actually disagree with that. That might be a hot take. I don't know, but I think 13 plus voice chat is fine. It's always been like that ever since I was a kid. Grow a Garden is not a good game. The majority of players are botted and it should have not broken records. Why is a game where you're planting seeds the most played game on Roblox? Well, first off, the majority of players aren't botted. If anyone has like major evidence of that, again, I would love to see it because I'd love to be the one to report on that. But yeah, there's bots in the game, but it's not, you know, there's not 10 million bots in the game, right? Why is a game where you're planting seeds the most played game on Roblox? Look, here's the thing, right? I feel like a lot of Roblox players struggle with this, and I don't know why. The person who tweeted this, they're probably not a kid anymore, so they probably don't understand why Grow Garden is so popular. And it's like, look, at some point you just got to accept that you're not into kid games anymore, and that's fine. Guess what? Kids are still into kid games, right? I'm not saying Grow Garden's a kid game. I actually know a lot of adults that play it, right? Look, here's why Grow Garden is popular. I said this previously in the video. Let me explain. Here's how to play Grow a Garden. You click seed, you plant seed, you sell seed. That's it. An 80-year-old grandma who's never played video games before can play it, right? It's a very simple, very straightforward game. Kids love it. It's that simple. right? That's all there is to it. Roblox voice chat is one of the best updates Roblox has ever done. I actually agree with you. It's allowed developers to make a lot of awesome games. Even though it was released in 2021, I think there's a lot more things that can be created with it. Like Lethal Company is fully reliant on voice chat. I agree. I think voice chat on Roblox hasn't reached its fullest potential. I think games like Lethal Company are super freaking funny, and I would love for more games like that to be on Roblox. I agree with you on this. Hot take, newer Roblox is better than older Roblox. I agree with this too. Look, current Roblox has a lot of problems. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of things wrong with current Roblox, but there are more good games out there now than there has ever been on Roblox. And like a lot of people will be like, that's not true, KreekCraft. Bro, back in 2015 and 2016, whenever I was playing Roblox, you know what the top games were? Escape Fat Cafeteria Obby. Literally every day, I had to record another version of Escape Fat Cafeteria Lady Obby. I almost quit Roblox because every day the top game was a new obby, and it was the same thing over and over and over again. I hated it, right? Like, a lot of people look back on it with nostalgia, but like, let's be honest, there's more good games today than there were back then. Hot take. New top games like Grow a Garden and Still Brain Rot are good for the platform and its future. Ooh, another hot take. I would kind of agree with this. Again, like, dude, I know people in real life that have never played video games. They don't play video games. They have started playing Grow a Garden, right? Like, they've started playing Roblox because of Grow a Garden. And I mean, that's good, right? More Roblox players is good. That's, you know, maybe they'll check out some other games while they're on Roblox, right? Maybe they'll check out your favorite game, right? So like a rising tide rises all ships. So like more players on Roblox is always going to be a good thing, whether you like Grow a Garden or not, whether you like Still a Brain Rot or not, right? That's really all there is to it. Final hot take. The Roblox community will always find something to complain about and be the most pessimistic possible, no matter what positive changes are made to the platform and moderation as a whole. Here's the thing, right? 10 years ago, a lot of people were really positive with Roblox, right? Roblox had a very positive sentiment. I agree. People online are very negative about Roblox, and to be fair, part of that is my fault, right? But here's the thing. If Roblox would stop giving me and other people stuff to complain about, then we wouldn't be able to complain about stuff, right? It's like people complain about moderation. Why do they complain about moderation? Well, there's got to be a reason. You know, Batman only exists in Gotham because the Gotham City Police Department aren't doing their jobs. If they did their jobs, Batman wouldn't exist. I think the reason why Roblox gets so much hate online is entirely their doing. I think it's their fault. I think Roblox does a very bad job at communicating with the community, and this is the result of that, right? This is what happens. A really good example is the recent egg hunt event, right? For years, people were like, hey, bring back egg hunts. We want egg hunts back. They bring back egg hunts, but they change literally everything we liked about it. And it's like, well, you didn't really listen to us, Roblox. And what happens when it feels like you're not being listened to, when you're not being heard? Well, then you get angry. Then you start screaming. Then you start yelling. Then you start, fighting for attention. And that's what's happening here. Roblox is not listening to the community. They're not addressing the community's needs. And as a result, the community is mad at Roblox. Like, that's really all there is to it. Please don't cancel me.